How's it going, everybody? Chris here, and boy oh boy, it's that time again. New Siege season means a new season recap, this time for Operation System Override. So starting off, this new season will be live on the test server on May 18th, which is tomorrow, depending on when you're watching this, and it will go live on the main build on Tuesday, June 2nd, which is about 2 weeks from now, usual business. Now the main focus for this season is Dokkaebi, as she's getting a pretty big rework. Instead of her gadget currently, which is basically calling defenders and having their phone ring, which reveals their position to you and other teammates, this rework basically turns it up a notch, in which she is basically able to target individual defenders, now like Deimos for instance, and send malicious code to those defenders that can actually explode the damn phone now, if not answered. Mind you too, I believe she has 5 of these charges, if I'm correct, with a fast cooldown as well, so basically, she's turning your phone into a Galaxy Note 7, to basically summarize all this. Pretty much as I said, defenders have to answer the phone or else it explodes, and pretty much these calls actually kick the defenders off their observation tools for a small period of time, but they are quicker to dismiss, however, compared to now in the current build. Now, if a phone does explode, they do deal about 40 damage, and not only that, they actually start a fire as well, and pretty much deny any access to observation tools as well. Like, for instance, if you're playing someone like Fenrir who actually needs his phone to deactivate his gadgets, you know, if his phone explodes, he won't be able to pretty much manage those for the rest of the round. Now, as for hacking phones, right now, as you know, Dokkaebi is only able to hack the defenders' phones and gain access to the cameras for the whole attacking team to see, but now that's changed to even as well, and pretty much phones that are on the ground, they can be hacked still, but even from greater distances and through walls even. But that camera access is only temporary for now. Now, adding to Dokkaebi's kit, she is also getting a brand new weapon, a brand new assault rifle called the XK-23, which from looking at the reveal and, you know, through the gameplay and stuff, it's a pretty nice weapon, and honestly, I cannot wait to try it. With this assault rifle as well, it'll also be available to Rora and Sense, which is also good to see. And for the cherry on top, this weapon will be free to everyone once the season comes out. How nice of them. And also, I should mention too, if you own Dokkaebi already and you have the Battle Pass, you will get 600 R6 credits, which is also another nice bonus as well. Now moving on to the next major factor of the season, the brand new map, Calypso Casino. This map is inspired by the map of the same name that was both in Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2, and let me tell you right now, from all the stuff I've seen of this map too, it looks so damn good. And you can look for it yourself through others' videos, you know, if you want to get a more in-depth look at it. But as I put in some screenshots and some videos up, but pretty much the 3-floor design is honestly very nice, like each floor. And honestly, even though I may find myself getting lost in it, but honestly, in a casino map like this, I think I'm definitely going to enjoy it a good ton. And overall though, I really cannot wait to play this on the test server video, which is coming soon later this week, hopefully. So yeah, definitely a nice addition to go with our new Dokkaebi rework. Now moving on to more greater features, Ranked 3.0. This has been long awaited by pretty much 95% of the community, and it's pretty good. And to start off, pretty much hidden MMR will now be removed, and for the first time since Brutal Swarm, which was in 2022, we will have placement matches. Thank God. I believe now these placements are just 5 matches as opposed to 10, which is also a great change. And on top of this, the rewards we earn for ranks will now be through the matches we play, so we won't have to wait till the end of the season for just like a charm and a background. And for instance, now as you see on screen, you'll get your charm as usual, but you can see you get alpha packs, competitive coins, and even some cool cosmetics, like for instance, a headgear. Now just going off topic here, because I kind of want to talk more about this, I really haven't played Ranked during this Ranked 2.0 era, like, at all, mostly because I just don't have the time anymore, but also, in general, compared to Ranked 1.0, it just didn't feel that rewarding at all, but this Ranked 3.0 stuff, it's really making me interested again, and it looks very promising. I hope it turns out well. Now, whilst we are on the topic again of Ranked, let's dive into console. Now, Siege console will actually have native support for mouse and keyboard. However, though, those players that use it will be placed in PC lobbies to make it more fair, which makes total sense. But this won't be releasing with the season right off the bat, as it will come mid-season, so I would assume sometime in July or so, which is not so bad either. Now onto some balancing changes. These seem pretty good overall, as Gridlock is getting a massive buff, as her stingers will now deploy faster, be harder to destroy, and will cause defenders to actually limp for at least 10 seconds, kinda like frost mats. And Zofia will now be moving back to a medium speed, once again, thank God. Pulse, Nomad, and Mozzie will have increased ranges on their gadgets. Solace will have her abilities active for a longer duration, a whole 2 seconds. Deimos can now target enemies more quickly after identifying them, only taking 4 seconds now. Nomad as well will also have all of her weapon grips available for the AK-74M, just like Deimos. And on top of that, there will be more changes going ahead mid-season, as they mentioned back at SI in February. But for now, they all seem very nice, especially the Gridlock and especially the Zofia changes. And as usual with these new seasons, 3 maps will be modernized for us to play on, ranging from Emerald Plains, Canal, and Outback, in which all 3 look very nice and I cannot wait to try them out. Onto some small features to finish us off. Of course, Shieldguard will have more regular updates, which is very nice. The Esports tab will have team pages for Tier 1 teams, which includes player stats, which is also good for those who want to keep up on certain teams and players. And lastly, operators will be rotating weekly on a trial basis for those who don't have them and want to pretty much try them out, which is also very nice for those new players as well. And that is pretty much it, folks. This season does seem a bit less when you look more into it, but I think really in general, the content overall makes up for it a lot. And I'm very curious to how Dokkaebi will play out and how this new map will also play out too, as it all looks very, very fun. In general too, these first 2 seasons of Year 11 so far have been a hell of a lot better than Year 10 last year, thank God, and I am fucking here for it. Otherwise, I hope you all enjoyed this recap video, and if it did help in any way possible, any form of support is appreciated, and I hope you all have a great rest of your night, and take care.